Good morning and welcome to another session with OCD. Welcome to my workshop. Beautiful morning this morning, absolutely lovely. The birds are singing, the sun's out, it's glorious. So with this lockdown that we're all in, I'm gradually working my way down the road with all neighbours' cars. So today I've got a car in. It's a little Fiesta. The lady that owns it, or the family that own it, it's the little runaround. It's the car that picks the kids up from school. It does everything. It's a hard worked car. They've had it for about 5 years, I think, but they don't remember the last time it was cleaned. But it's a light blue colour, so you don't really see the dirt on it that much. So I never had a plan on what I wanted to do to it. I thought I'd wait till I saw it this morning. So let's have a look around now and we'll see what we're faced with. Right, so on the face of it, it's not too dirty at all, but then when you get right into it and you look at all the detail, you can see it's needs a little bit of TLC. I don't think there's anything there that we're going to have too much of a problem with. Got the plastic hubcaps on, so I think we'll just leave them on. I'm not going to start mucking about with them, because if you get them off, you might not get them on again. Right, so I think the idea is just to give it a little bit of sparkle, really. So what am I going to do? I think, having seen that, I'm going to I use some garage therapy. Have I got some more of that? Yep, got some garage therapy. I think what I'll do is I'll use Garage Therapy Zero in a snow foam and 2 bucket wash. Wheels, I'll just use some APC. And on the tyres, on the walls of the tyres, we use some Adams tyre and rubber. So we give it a good wash, and once we give it a good wash, then we can see where we are and what we need to do. Before I do that, I think what I'll do is we'll use a citrus wash on some of the more grubby bits and let that just sit on the car for a while. And then we'll put the Zero snow foam on, and then the 2 bucket wash, and we should be okay. Should be good to go. Right, so what we'll do, I'll get my buckets, the product set up, get the hose out, you go and put the kettle on, and then we'll get stuck in. Right, let's start with the dirtiest wheel first, and see what we're faced with, shall we? Okay, that's a good start, isn't it? Oh well, might as well clean it now I've got it off. That's a bit better. Let's hope the other hubcaps don't fall off as well. Right, I'm going to move on to the other ones. You get that kettle on. I thought you were going to do that just now. Okay, so that's the wheels done. Easiest set of wheels I've done for a long time. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just rinse the car off. Then I'm going to go around some with some citrus spray and brush some of the real grubby green bits, and then we'll put a snow foam on it It really doesn't look that dirty until you look up close, and it is green all over. Right, let's get some citrus wash on it. Look at that dirt streaming off of there. There was a little moss field growing in there. Is that right? Moss field? Can you get a moss field? Don't know. I think I just got one though. Do you know that zero blows everything else out of the water as far as I'm concerned? I've got some other stuff in there, some stuff I bought the other day as well, but it's got to go something to beat that. That is good stuff. Right, so that has got a lot of tar on it, so I'm going to go over it now with some tar remover and we'll see how we get on. Right, having spilled off a bit all down my leg, some on there. Right, so that's all the way down the side of the car, and strangely enough it's on the roof as well, so I'm going to get stuck in and I'll see you tomorrow when I finish getting all this tar off. Okay, so there's It's quite satisfying when you rinse the iron out off. Right, so that paintwork feels like sandpaper, so that means claying it. So I've got a narrow skin clay sponge. I use the soapy water that I had in the Zero shampoo. I use that, and I go over and clay it. Okay, girls and boys, so what have we done so far? So we've cleaned the wheels, then put the hubcap back on that I knocked off. I then went round with some citric spray and a brush and went round all the cracks and crevices and got all the green stuff off, the moss off, grass growing in it and God knows what else. I got all that off. Then what did I do? I went over it with a citric spray, went over it with a snow foam, rinsed it all off, washed it, went over it with tar remover, rinsed it off, went over it with iron out, rinsed it off, then I clay barred it, rinsed it off and just dried it. So what am I going to do now? Next job I'm going to do is I'm going to get the polisher out, because clearly I've clayed it. Now, word of warning, I'm not chasing swirls, I'm not chasing marks. This isn't a paint correction job. Before anyone comments, I'm not doing paint correction. I'm just going to get the polisher out just to take the edge off the clear coat, just to make it sparkle a little bit more for them. This is just about making it look good. This is not a paint correction job. I don't know whether you can see it, it looks like a 30-year-old ice rink on there, plus there's scratches on it and all sorts. This is not a paint correction, okay? This is just putting the polishing machine on it just to take the edge off the clear coat and to just give it a little bit of a sparkle. So we'll do that, and while I'm doing that I'll contemplate what protection I'm going to put on it. So while that's drying in the sun, I am going to clear up all the hose and the buckets and all that sort of stuff, have a spot of lunch, and then we'll get the polisher out. See you after lunch. You're not staying for lunch, by the way, you better go and get your own. I've just finished polishing the whole car, taking all the masking tape off. I'm just going to go over now with some CarPro razor to get rid of any product that's on the car. I'm just going to carry on over the rest of the car with CarPro razor, get rid of all the product, and then we'll talk about what sort of protection we're going to put on it. Okay, so I'm going to use some Infinitywax QDX ceramic as the protection. Haven't used this for a while. It's quite easy to use. You just spray it on and wipe it off. Okay, it's just started to haze over now. And as you can hear in the background, we've got a bit of a circus going on in the street of all the kids playing together. So hope we've entertained you. Go guys and girls, job done. That looks really nice. Now, according to the family that own it, that's the first time in 5 or 6 years. I think it might have been down the for a car wash, but no one's put anything on it. Right, so there we go. That was a good day's work. It's I think it's about 4 o'clock now, so I've been on that since about 9:30. A few breaks in it, but I'm really pleased with it. It's come up really well. I haven't used this for a long time. Infinitywax QDX ceramic spray. It's really done well on that. I really like it, and it's, you know, it's like everything that Infinitywax do. It's designed to be easy to use. Really good product. I like it. So there we are. So that was cleaned predominantly with Zero. And then what do? We put some fallout on it. We clayed it. I used loads of tar remover on it. I don't know where. I mean, the tar was everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Every single panel on the car had tar on it, including the roof. Loads on the roof. So we did that. We clayed it. Then we went round with a polish machine, polished it. What did I use? Where's my polish? I've lost my polish. There we go, there it is. Skull S20 Black was the polish I used, just finishing polish really. And like I said before, the idea was not to do a paint correction. The idea was just to give it just to take that little bit off of the clear coat, just to bring a bit of shine back. I didn't chase swirls. I got rid of a lot of swirls. I didn't chase swirls. There's a few scratches and little dinks on the car, but you know, I'm really pleased with it. So Zero to clean it, Shell S20 Black to polish it, finished off with QDX ceramic. So there we are. I hope you've enjoyed a day with me today in the workshop, and hope you're all keeping well, staying indoors, behaving yourselves, and we will all get through this together. So until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.